like marbles clicking. We call them clicking crickets. It's a cricket frog. Would that be a 1, an index 1?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Cricket, pig, green, and narrowmouth toad. 4 species. Okay, good. We have almost 3 more minutes to count and listen. Hear the marbles clicking. Narrowmouth toad.
See, now the greens are not calling, right?
They're calling. The greens are calling.
Oh, you're hearing greens now too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not hearing them. Are they to the east?
Yes,
Okay.
a little bit southeast.
Okay, I'll put that on here. Okay, that's site 1. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 species, because at the very end we had a squirrel tree frog call. And that's all it is, each site, 5 minutes.
Okay.
So it's a standard protocol. We have to start a half hour or so after sunset. We record temperature, and we have rain gauge data and humidity and wind, of course, and sky. So it's kind of fun. Try to do this a couple times a year in the summer.
Can you tell me what is your job?
Park biologist of 85,000 acres, so I do a little bit different every day. This is the largest unit in the Florida Park Service. Fakahatchee Strand Preserve State Park. And is everybody about ready?
Starting now.
Okay. And 1:15.
We have a southern toad. We have a trill.
Is that a trill?
Southern toad trilling, right?
And we may have 2 pig frogs.
But index 1?
I think I'm hearing greens way, way, way far away, but it's really hard to tell.
300 yards away. Way out.
Yeah, they're in that
Complete
direction.
cacophony.
Really low,
Complete overlap.
low
So
background noise.
that's a 3, right, Karen? Did we hit the 5 minutes? So we had 6 different
Calls of a
species,
bell.
and at this site we only had 3. At the first site we had 5, but we picked up a new one here, the
What, a
southern
couple
toad.
miles down the road?
It was 6/10 of a mile.
Wow.
You can get quite a difference. So that's site 2. There it is, 1.1. The reason we do the frog call surveys by using this numeric quantitative index, we try to do it at the same time of the day, like about a half hour after sunset.
You got squirrels.
Yeah, and that way, if we do this every year for a series of years, you can see if there's any trends or any patterns. And so there's a lot of frog call surveys taking place really throughout the world to determine what the trends are with frogs. And over the past 20 years, frogs have really been declining worldwide. So that really woke up a lot of biologists to start this baseline quantitative data gathering. So we started doing it just about 4 or 5 years ago, and we're hoping to keep it going every summer, at least twice every summer. So this is number 1 for 2011. All right, this is site 4. There's only one more after this one. Right now, there should be a puddle. I expected to have some frogs here. But there is water, so I'm surprised. Okay, we got the thermometer out. It is about 9:50, 21:50. Okay, we'll go for 5. Very quiet.
I hear greens.
Oh, where at? Way in the distance?
Yes. 2.
A
There's
2?
be a 2.
All right, our last site is 2.4, about a half mile. Because frogs have skin that's quite permeable to the environment, they're very sensitive to any changes in the environment. And so they're really good bioindicators or indicators of the health of the environment, like canaries in the coal mine. If something's going wrong for frog species, it means something's wrong in the environment too. So 10:02, ready for 5.
I heard it. You can put down greenhouse.
Okay. One individual.
Yes. Take 5 minutes.
5? So all we had was an index of 1 for a greenhouse frog. No other frogs called. And that's an interesting point to be made. 0 is data. And so we know at this date, under these conditions, these particular species were not heard here.
Oh,
southern
that
toad,
was one.
southern toad. That is big too.
He's a big
That's a
one.
southern toad. Ooh,
And
that's a Cuban tree
Cuban
frog.
tree frog.
That's a species we didn't hear in our count.
Oh.
That's an exotic.
Oh, he's peeing. And he's like vibrating. All right, okay. I don't...
That was cool.
Southern toad. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6, 8 species
Oh, 8.
tonight. So we only really missed the Florida chorus frog, which sounds like rubbing your finger on a fine-tooth comb.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't hear the comb.
Yeah,
But we will probably in 2 or 3 weeks. The sponge is starting to saturate again. That's what the Everglades Big Cypress Swamp really is, a gigantic freshwater sponge. And it takes a lot of inches of rain to get that saturated again when you've gone through a drought like we went through. We need a lot more rain before things really get puddling up where the frogs are really out breeding. So we may not do another count until the last few days of August or the first week or so of September. So it just depends on the water levels. And so that's what the frogs are waiting on.